Hey guys, welcome to the Model Citizen Podcast. We're your hosts, Hunter and Michaela. We are so excited to have you here. All right, let's dive in. Can you imagine?
We actually should do a live. I don't know why we haven't yet.
I know, because I'm scared.
You're scared? No.
Not that we edit anything. We literally don't edit anything out, but I don't know, dude. Guys, welcome back to the
only thing we ever
podcast.
edit is if Hudson comes in and shows his whole damn face.
No, literally. And that
But I
happens.
will say, if it's Patreon, it's I don't know.
Really don't edit.
No,
anything.
no one's gonna
Even Hudson, honestly.
I know, because I'm if you're on Patreon, you're not gonna do something. You're not gonna do something sketchy anyway. But I feel like you definitely are not gonna be.
Right.
We've got your numbers. Okay.
Right,
You've got your email addresses on there.
I have the hands of a foreman.
Okay. Love it.
Now,
just in general or right now?
Right now.
Okay.
In general, I have
debatable.
Yeah, it is debatable. I would say January to October, my hands are just beautiful, delicate
hand model hands.
Now, if you're a mother, if you are a magic maker and your hands are not that rivaling of a foreman from November to the end of December, then what are you doing? Bro, the nails are chipped. The hands are dry. The hands are cut because we are tinkering around all day long. Okay.
My hands look like this, so their hands can look like
that part. My hands look like this, so their hands
and
can
they're
stay.
just, it's a man's working calloused, cut hands, and it's your children's hands with little candy canes in them.
I need to do that because that is literally me. The nails are so busted, and I literally just got them done. The cuticles are so busted. It's absolutely insane. I don't want anyone. The feet
yet
are
another
always
benefit
busted,
of not having children.
Dude, I thought, wow, what color is that?
Okay, let's get into this color, bro. I know. I need to go back and look, but it's an OPI color, and it is probably my favorite.
You don't
color.
know this color because I need it.
No, because it was you know how sometimes you go to the nail salon and they have it's a number 47 and it's some random brand and
wait, that's devastating that you don't know the number.
But I took a photo of it so I can go back when I go back. I didn't know how much I was gonna love it, and then when I go back, I can ask them what is this color? What is this brand? I can inquire more because I literally was look, I'm pretty sure it's an OPI color.
Wowzers.
But isn't it so nice?
Oh my, I have a few things coming
up.
You
have to see it in person.
No, it literally is I medically need that on my
nails. This is a bit of you. This is a bit of you. And it's almost it's almost sheer, but not. It's exactly what you want it to be.
It's a jelly.
It's a jelly, but it's not so sheer that you can see your.
My God, that's the perfect color. Wow, dude. I need
also.
No, literally.
It's the Mickey Mouse Christmas sweater of it all, guys. We are in Christmas. It has commenced 100%.
Honey
baby, sweetie.
No, today did I spend $100 on ornaments and then went back and Michaela spent $50 on ornaments? Yeah. And how did we do that together? Well, we didn't, because I sent Michaela a video of the most gorgeous store ever that is in my area. Every year they put on a Christmas, they just make it look so freaking magical in there. And they always have a different theme. So last year I think was circus theme. It was very cool. Cute. But this year's theme is a bit of us.
Yeah. Oh.
And so I sent Kayla a video and she was like, I medically need those ornaments.
Also, though, Hunter was like, you know what you can do with this one? It's a locket, and you can honor Tynan and put a picture of him in it. And I was like, well,
yeah.
I'm definitely getting it now. And if Hunter shouldn't be a saleswoman there, I don't know who should, because
and here's the thing.
I couldn't ever
leverage
say no to it.
My brother for the
listen.
No, but it was so cute. It's this little sacred heart, which okay, cute, so Jesus. Cute. Yeah. But and then there's a little one and then a big one, and they open their locket ornaments. Dude,
Guys,
tell
I'm
me
so
that's not the
excited.
most beautiful way to honor someone without being so in your face where you're like, well, now I'm sad.
Yeah.
It's,
Right.
it's
Well,
there.
now I'm sad. Exactly.
You know?
I always think about that. Like, I'm like, how in your face do you do memorial things, you know?
I mean, I have
Like,
a
you
little
moved his urn,
feather.
right? Didn't you move his
Yeah.
urn? Yeah.
Dude, I
Yeah,
used to
yeah,
have it sitting out in my living room, and now I'm like looking at it right now. But
yeah.
it's like so sad, dude. I have 2 urns up there. Hey, too many urns at
Hey,
32.
too many urns, dude.
Too
I
many urns
know.
at 32.
I was actually Googling what people do with urns after, like, it's like the next generation. Like, what are Hudson's kids gonna do
I think
with
about that with
urns of like the dogs and stuff? And
I
even
think
to
of I think about that with graveyards. At
yeah.
what year do you just kind of mow over it and build an apartment complex? I don't know.
You don't. First of all, you don't.
You don't think that there's a
You
few
don't.
graveyards
No.
that are now an Avalon?
Who would do that? That's
Michaela, it's gonna come to
you.
that
You like
point.
can't. I mean, listen.
You don't think it's gonna come to that
We are
point?
going to probably be so overpopulated
Yeah.
that
And greedy?
and greedy that we probably will. I'm pretty sure right now they don't, unless they accidentally did, like
I
if
don't
they
know.
didn't know.
I think that the cemetery on Route 22 is now going to become a Hilton. I'm just saying. I just have a feeling. But anyways, yeah, I moved the urn because it was like, hey, the entire world doesn't want to come over and then just absolutely be sad.
I know, it's so funny. Mine's like right by where I get ready because I feel like it's like
Yeah,
only
same
I sit
here.
there. Yeah, like only
So
I'm
it's just like
there. It's a
Tiny's
me
just like, hey,
thing.
get me out of your guys' getting ready
Yeah,
areas.
exactly. He's like, I don't need to see y'all changing. It's funny.
Oh, if you don't laugh, you cry.
And
But
if you don't laugh, you cry. But yeah, it's
so
so sweet. So we spent
so
hundreds of
sweet.
dollars now on ornaments. And my whole thing about ornaments is that, like, if you're not doing a nostalgia tree where it's just all of your ornaments that you've collected, which I love, I like to have a certain theme every year. And I've realized that if you're buying ornaments every year for the theme, then like you're gonna have to stick with that theme all the time. And there's no wiggle room, which is why this year I wanted to make all my ornaments and not in like a really in-depth, like crazy, like where I feel like, oh my God, I can't get rid of this, but in like a when I'm done, I can toss these, it's fine. You know, or I can
Right.
like repurpose the ribbon, which I'll
Right.
definitely be
Totally.
doing. But it's like no one's gonna cry about me throwing away a couple of orange slices, right? You guys aren't gonna get mad at me and cancel me. Just wondering.
Well, I don't know. We'll see. Check back with us
I'm also drinking
at
the
the end of
Winker
the year.
the Winker Wonderland.
No,
The
not
winter
the Winky
the
Wonderland,
Winky one, the
dude.
Winker Wonderland. The Winter Wonderland Alani Nu, dude. Look how
What? No, dude. You know what I'm drinking, which you turned me on to, is Dr.
dun-dun-dun-dun.
Pepper Zero Sugar. It's
You
very
guys
good.
have not lived if you haven't had a Dr. Pepper zero sugar. Not the Diet Dr. Pepper. Whoever is telling you Diet Dr. Pepper doesn't want you to be happy. It has to be the Dr. Pepper zero sugar.
It's very
I
guys.
love Dr.
Hold.
Pepper.
My computer charger just fell out.
Great.
Great.
We're already having
We're already having.
We've only been recording for 7 minutes. Guys, you think after all this time
No.
we would have it down pat, but
No,
no.
we don't have things down pat. But
I feel like we've
here's the
almost
thing.
gotten worse.
No,
We've gotten worse because we used to be really good. We also used to have a full-on producer, and I feel like she kept us real on top. Like we need to do the ins and outs this week. We haven't even gotten those yet. And we're almost 10 minutes in.
Yeah, but we're
No, we're
dicking
getting
around.
worse.
And
We're
we're getting worse.
We do
and
dick
that's
around.
fine.
And that's okay.
Okay, what were we talking about? Oh, the ornaments. Okay. So like, yes, that's the thing, is that like one thing I will say is that I have 2 trees in my house for this reason.
Yeah.
One of my trees is I have 6 trees total because each kid have a tree. I have 2 trees in my room and I have 2 downstairs. Okay. Sue
Mhm,
me.
mhm.
Will you guys want to sue me? Take it
I
up with my
will.
lawyer. Okay.
I
Take it
will.
up with
Take it with my
Samantha,
chat GPT lawyer.
my lawyer.
Take it with my chat. It's your actual lawyer, Samantha, Samantha, and it's my chat GPT lawyer.
That part. So, anyways, my big tree is my nostalgia tree, where it's
Yeah,
like
which is
the
perfect.
little like photos of my kids, like their faces and like a little snowman thing. You know, we have like a macaroni necklace up there, and it's my favorite tree ever
Right.
because it's like so haphazard.
Yeah, but you know you like the one where you get to like really design
that's
it better.
That's really my favorite tree.
Favorite,
That's what I just
I
spent
would
$100 on.
Right. We need to do our ins and outs because I have ins and outs to talk about.
Okay. My ins right now, and I need everybody to lock the fuck in.
Yeah.
And get yourself to a Trader
Don't.
Joe's.
Okay.
For 2 things.
Okay.
The milk chocolate gummy bears.
Okay, yes. I love a milk chocolate gummy bear.
No. Yeah. Okay.
No, but I'm just saying in general I
You
do.
want
So
to
if they're really good, I can only
you want to
imagine.
talk nostalgia? This is a bit of like childhood. You know when you would
Mm.
go to
Candy Factory, the Sweet Factory.
Oh my god, no, I'll
Sweet
literally
Factory,
cry.
the
That's
Sweet
literally what
Factory
I
at the
was
mall.
just gonna say. The Sweet
Yes. I used to
Factory.
go and like dig into the buckets.
Why don't they have those readily available
Probably because of
anymore?
COVID, bro. Probably
I
because of COVID.
guess, but
COVID
like, and
called.
then you'd get the mini, itty bitty mini little jawbreakers, which were like the best part. And like, you just like get to the end of your bag, and you're like, oh, there's still like three, like, like, they're like covered in sugar, and they're like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
there's three little ones left, and you kind of have like the mixed milk chocolate with the sugar coating, and it's kind of like a whole thing.
Right.
This is a bit of that, and they're
Wow.
so good. They're in a
Okay.
yellow bag,
Okay.
and if I didn't eat the entire bag
Mm.
in one sitting,
Yeah.
then I would be lying to you. Okay.
Okay. That's fine.
Number two, Trader Joe's has Pottery Barn decor dupes right now. And
Dupes.
now this is very interesting. I spent a pretty penny on like felt garland for Hudson. You know how I do
Mm.
his room and he has those felt
Yes.
garlands?
Yes.
Bro, Trader Joe's random has them for $8.99 right now.
I saw. They have like a tiny little felt
Wreath and
wreath.
garland.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I
yeah.
bought both of them for the playroom. Bro,
Let me tell you something though. One of my friends and we went to
what?
lunch the other day and we were chatting about her decor and I was telling her about how I told you to do the paper garland, right?
Mhm,
And then I was telling her you can also do felt, obviously,
mhm,
if you want that
mhm,
vibe.
mhm.
Then yesterday I came across a reel, and I think I sent it to you, of a woman who did rich velvet colors, a rich velvet
In what?
garland of chains.
No, I
Like,
can't.
the chains. It's like these beautiful, rich velvet chains. And I
Yeah, well, here's the thing,
was
Michaela.
astounded. I know
I
you
think
already did it.
what?
You already did yours.
No, I hate the one I did. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. I'm gonna
Wonder
take the scraps
why.
and I'm gonna use it in my scrapbook. I'm gonna do velvet. Here's the thing, you can do it with fabric. Do you understand me?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No,
Velvet
that's literally insane.
fabric.
Now, here's another thing about a hack is that people are always like, "How do you like deal with like kids decor? Like if it's not get felt." There's so much
Mhm.
felt shit out there. It doesn't break. It literally knocks over. It's like play,
No, that's
and
actually
it
so
looks
true.
so cute. So Trader Joe's is coming up with their like Pottery Barn dupe.
Okay, also their pumpkin pie. And now you guys know that I'm a Wegmans stan. When I go to the East Coast, when I go visit Hunter, I'm like, I don't care how expensive Wegmans is. I don't really care because A, you're buying it.
I'm
And
buying it, so
B,
of course you don't care. Yeah,
I don't care. And then
right.
B, it's so good. So I feel like it's worth it. The Trader Joe's pumpkin pie that they have right now
I'm so upset.
is better than the Wegmans by far.
Oh my
It's
god,
better than anyone I've ever had here by far, which is goes without saying if
I'm
I'm
so
already
upset.
putting it above the Wegmans.
I walked past it the other day and I went today this morning and did a big, huge grocery shop. And the girl
Did you
was like,
forget?
we've been sold out for, no, she said, we've been sold out for days. I walked past it the other day and I went back and kind of contemplated. I
Dude.
looked at it and I was like, I don't know. I've never really had like a full pie from here. I'm so upset. I'm
One thing about me
so
is I'm
upset.
gonna start a trend. It's gonna get sold out and then they're gonna discontinue it. Like that
That's so
always,
true.
everything I get and like, it's always that. Literally run, do not walk, you guys.
Oh
You need to
God.
get this fucking pumpkin pie. It's like, here's the thing, the crust is almost like a shortbread, if that makes sense. Not fully, but it's like a shortbread
Wait, is this your in?
taste. No, it's not even my
Oh,
in.
I was gonna say that'd be crazy if we both had Trader Joe's ends. It's just
I
because they
mean,
just like dropped their fearless flyer. You know what I mean?
they did just drop their fearless flyer, and I just actually think that's really interesting. But no, it's just so good. I don't know what to tell you, but I will say my in and my out are both food related.
Okay.
My in and my out are both actually the same thing. Okay?
That's a bit of you.
It's a bit of me, okay?
Yeah.
My in is eggnog,
Oh,
and
yeah,
my
yeah, yeah.
out is eggnog,
Yeah.
okay?
No,
Because
absolutely.
here's the thing about it.
It's crazy.
Like, what is it and what are we doing? Why is it good? And also, why is it gross? Do you know what I mean?
It's the most delicious, disgusting thing you'll ever put in your
Why?
mouth, ever. And I've had a lot of things in my mouth.
Right.
And Now, here's the thing. There's two things that are the most polarizing in the world:
Mhm.
politics and
Mhm.
eggnog.
A
Okay.
1,000%. A thousand
Eggnog
percent.
is
Eggnog is
the
like in
Trump
this.
of,
Yeah,
actually more like the Barack Obama, because it's like
sure. It's
widely
the Bernie
liked.
Sanders, honestly.
Exactly.
It's like
Widely
you either
liked.
love the politics or you don't,
That's right.
and you hate it and despise
And
it.
right. And so it's like, yeah, you know what I mean? It's like, are you going to go to bat for it or not? Now, my question is, you have to make your mind up, because people are going to ask you soon. This is the season that people say, do you like eggnog? And then
I
when you
know.
say yes, you know the kind of person they are.
That's the thing, is that I don't wanna be lumped into the people that like eggnog,
No, I know that's crazy. It's like, you're like
because
disgusting. Like
the
if you
way
do.
that people look at the people who
I
like
know.
eggnog is so crazy. And it's kind of like how
I
I look
know.
at people that like candy corn or people that like peanuts, those like little orange peanuts, the things
Are
that
you
you like. The
are
things that
you
you like,
right?
right?
Or like
Or
someone who
like
likes a,
Peeps,
a
for
plain
instance.
Hershey's bar, like a plain Jane
Right.
Hershey's bar.
Or
Like
like,
that's
again,
crazy.
Peeps. Like, if you're someone that likes a marshmallowy, chemically
You
tasting
have a
yellow
good
bird,
palate, yes, but
right, you have the palate of a 6-year-old who grew up in the mid
that's
2000s,
so true. But also, dude,
who
eggnog.
also likes a Nerd's rope. Like, I don't want to
Bro, a
t
Nerds cluster to me is heaven on earth.
that's the most insane candy in the world
Oh
to
my god,
me.
you're kidding me. I literally have a pack of them downstairs, you guys.
I'll throw up right now. That to
It's
me is
so good.
pure, undiluted chemical to
Thoughts
me.
on Scandinavian swimmers?
I prefer the good old-fashioned
Swedish fish.
Swedish fish.
Swedish fish hurt my teeth. Okay. Now here's the thing. We're a
Get
candy
stronger.
podcast.
We are a candy dude. Willy Wonka shaking.
Willy Wonka has been quiet. Here's the thing.
It's
He
been
was
really
loud mouthing until
quiet.
we started talking about this,
He
and
was,
now we
dude.
haven't heard a
We were in
peep.
beef. We were in beef, and now we're in Community
That's
with Willy
right. That's
Wonka.
right.
So one thing you're gonna
Dude,
find here is polarizing drink and candy content
now here's the thing.
conversation.
We need a full fat eggnog. We can't, there's no almond milk, oat milk. We want you to shit your pants. I want you to literally have watering shits. You muted yourself. You muted yourself. We're getting
Watery
worse.
bowels. We're getting worse. Watery bowels is what we need. Is
Drizzling
what we need.
shits.
The drizzling shits, dude. That's what we need, and that's what we expect from you.
Nothing
If you need
says
a full send it.
Yuletide and may your holidays be gay and merry than
Mhm.
drizzling shits. Okay?
Right. Just shitting your pants all night.
Absolutely.
So that's my in and out, dude. It's eggnog, and I need to know your guys' opinions on this. Like, where do you stand on eggnog? Are you pro? Are you anti? There's something very like throwback about egg. The fact that it's just called eggnog is fucking
It sounds like
crazy.
dude, that is an insult.
And then you
Okay?
put cinnamon
What
on it,
dude?
and it's like, what are we doing? No
No.
wonder people think Americans are disgusting with the way that we eat. We are. It's crazy.
I think eggnog would be such a good insult. Like, dude, he's a fucking eggnog.
Dude, that guy's a fucking eggnog, if there
Mom,
ever
but
was one.
eggnog is so nostalgic to me because it's like
Totally.
our mom would spike the living hell. Here's the thing about my mom. You don't want Bryn to make you, if she asks you to make an eggnog during Christmas, you're going to
No,
get pure rum with a splash of eggnog. I
right.
literally will take the eggnog from mom's hands and I will, before it even touches my mouth, my nose starts burning
Because you can
because
smell the
there's
vodka
so
and the
much
rum or whatever's in
alcohol.
there. Yes,
So
yes.
mom would always make her eggnog and then wrap gifts
And it showed.
haphazardly, and it showed haphazardly,
And
but
it
somehow
showed.
the most beautiful. It's
Yeah, of
funny because I was
course.
actually talking to this woman today, she was from the store, right?
Mm.
Who she was like one of the associates and of the girl who owns the store. And she was like, I've known her for 20 years and we're so different because we would go thrifting together and I would like walk past a bunch of stuff and then she'd be like, come with like these most gorgeous glasses. And I'd be like, where'd you get that? And she's like, oh, right there. And she's like, I just walked past there like 3 times and I
Right.
saw
She's got the
nothing.
eye.
She's got the eye, right? And so mom has the eye.
Totally.
Haphazard, but has the eye. Things will
Mhm.
be wrapped with one piece of tape for a gift that is,
19 star-sided. Yeah.
yes,
Right.
but,
And it'll have a feather on it for
it'll
sure.
have a feather on it, and it'll look gorgeous somehow, so it's like, yeah, that's just back to eggnog, dude.
Back to eggnog.
How
So
do
yeah,
we
that's
get
my in
yeah,
and my out. So I don't know what to tell you guys. So
I
what's
like
your
that.
out?
My out is the
Uh-oh.
people who aren't returning shit that they're not using. Okay.
Mm.
I texted Michaela the other day and I said, if you don't think that I just returned something for $4,
Mhm.
you're you're out of your damn mind.
Mhm.
If you're sitting there going, "Oh, Hunter probably is making a good living," and she's like, "Yeah, sure, but I'm also gonna return the thing for $4. I'm gonna drive. I'm gonna use more gas to get to the store and return it for
Yes.
$4 because I'm not gonna have that sit there in my home and not use it."
Right.
Okay? There's a kind
Yeah.
of guilt that overcomes when that happens. And
Totally.
I used to be like that, dude. I used to just be like that and be
I
like,
know.
"Ah,
And I knew
whatever,
you
I'll
to
just
be
like."
like that.
And
Yeah.
now I'm like, "Nah, dude. Mm-mm, not in this
Listen,
economy."
I've always been pro returning anything. I'll return something that's $1.99. I don't care
Absolutely, I don't care.
because I don't like the idea of A, it's sitting
Mhm.
in my house and not being used. I don't like the idea of tossing it just because it's inconvenient because that's just
Right,
so outlandishly wasteful. And I don't like the idea of giving it away and it just um like sitting on another shelf and taking up room. So I'm like,
right,
right, I would rather just return it
right.
if I'm not using it. And then someone can hopefully find it that does want it. And it
Now
doesn't get added to the pile of shit in the world.
now, I'm about to incriminate myself, okay?
Okay.
Because I am known to overbuy and then return what's not needed. And now I will go to I've expanded my radius of Home Goods, Marshalls, TJ Maxx, wherever I buy my decor, Michaels. I've had to expand it larger because
Okay.
I'm so horrified that I keep having to go back and return shit.
Right.
And I just feel so guilty when I return stuff. I don't know why. I always feel guilty. It's the same way why I think that someone thinks I'm stealing every time I'm in a store. I
Yeah.
literally text you this all the time. I always think that people think I'm stealing. If I put my
Yeah.
hands in my pocket at any point, I'm like, great. I'll literally like
Oh
take out
yeah.
my phone and like be like, it's my phone. Like,
Oh, all the time, dude. I'll grab my phone and be like,
no, because I'm like, I'm not putting like literally today when I was getting the ornaments, I was like, I had my hands in my pocket because it was so cold. And I was like, oh, I have to take my hands out of my pocket, even if my
yeah.
hands are cold, because I'm risking them thinking she's got some ornaments in there. Okay.
Okay, she's gotten to the point now where she's just stealing for the fun of it. It's not even she doesn't get a high anymore from the actual purchase. Now she needs to steal like
No,
Winona Ryder style. She
she's
can
got
afford it, but she just needs the
stuffed
thrill of it. It's like when
stuffed
it's like
ornament
someone's
pockets.
addicted to drugs, they just start doing harder and harder and harder drugs. Now you're like, not only do I need the Christmas thing, I need to steal it to get that extra high.
Like
So
I
I need you
think
guys all to print out preferably one of Hunter Sports Illustrated photos, put it behind your desks at your jobs, your
yes.
retail jobs, and keep a fucking eye out because she is
Keep an
coming for
eye out
your
for a
ornaments,
swinger. No,
dude.
literally.
No
The
ornament,
the
no
Grinch
tree
could
topper,
never. I'm the
no
opposite
garland
of
is safe.
Grinch.
Yes,
I'm like
exactly.
stealing Christmas for myself, not just for you
Right.
to not have it. It's for myself.
Hmm.
So I've had to expand my radius because I can't. And dude, yesterday I did a Marshall's Home Goods fucking return that spun me
Can I
on my
tell you?
head.
Can I
It
tell you?
spun me
It
on my
spun
head.
you on your head. Was it just because it was just so much?
It was so much, and there was tags on some things and no tags on the others, and some things had. And dude, the girl who rang me up, I literally was just like, this girl literally wants me,
Yeah.
like, gone,
Right.
not like just
She
from
wants you
every.
pew-pewed,
Yeah, like literally, I was
as the
like, I'm
kids say
so
on socials
sorry, I'm
now.
so
Does she want you
sorry.
pew-pewed? She wants you
I
unalived and
can't,
pew-pewed.
like, so bad.
I can say, as someone who worked in retail for 12 years, um, I don't care when people return things. I never did.
Even
Not
when you worked
once.
at Nordstrom,
Now that's yes, I
that's
did
fucked up.
care. That
Yeah,
was fucked
because
up, but
that's so
I would
fucked up.
only like I had one woman return $4,000 worth of jewelry.
I remember that.
And I was like, "Oh, you just used this for a picture or for an event."
Uh
Like,
huh.
I
Because
know
if
that
you
you did.
don't know, Nordstrom is commission.
Commission, 100%.
And what, you have 30
Well,
days until it closes?
it was partial commission. It was like half commission, half hourly, but that hourly was as low as possible. So it was like you really wanted to get that commission, otherwise you were
Dude,
making no money.
that's why they're up there your ass when you walk in.
They are, they are.
Remember your
But
manager was, like, in jail or, like, on, like, parole or
yeah,
something?
he was on work furlough. So like he
He, like,
poor
had,
guy.
like, to be,
He
like
was like the nicest guy, but I think it was like a DUI situation. And he would have to go to work. He had like a suit in the back, right? And he would like go to work, get in his suit, be at work all day, and then have to go to jail and just stay
that's
there the night for like 3 weeks or 4 weeks or something. It was a long
crazy.
time. He was just on work furlough. It was absolutely crazy. I was like, so you have to go to jail tonight? And he'd be like, yeah. Like, and you're
Wow.
my manager. This is wild.
That's wild, dude. Wild times.
Now, was your girl such a good seller?
Yeah.
Yes. Was she like definitely top in the store?
No, dude, here's the thing about
Yes.
us. We're gonna sell ice to an Eskimo.
We
Okay.
are.
Because I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna, as my stepdaughter likes to say, clock your tea.
Yeah, you're gonna clock your teeth.
And I'm gonna say, I'm gonna take one look at you and I'm gonna go, okay, what kind of woman is she? Right? Right?
Yeah.
She likes to
Right.
spend. Okay.
But that's the thing is like you also have to know this is what I feel like we're good at. This is what I was good at with retail. I was like, you're here to buy something. Like you're looking for clothes, for instance, when I worked
Right.
in like a clothing boutique. I would be like, you're here to look for clothes. You want to find jeans that you love. You want to find a
Right.
shirt that you really want for like an event. I'm not here to sell you some shit you don't want or you don't need. You wouldn't be in here if you know what I mean? So
Right.
it's
And
like,
I wouldn't be working here if I didn't like this stuff.
exactly. So it's like, okay, cool. So now we're going to work together. I'm going to figure out your style in 2.5 seconds. I'm going to pull everything I have that I think you're going to love, and you are going to find something that you love. And I'm going to
Right.
be honest about how it looks on you.
That's
I'm going to
crazy.
say, I think the blue is better.
Yeah.
That's just
No.
me.
No, absolutely. I would never be honest. I would just say
Mm-mm.
everything looks great on you. I
Everything
don't know
looks
what to
great.
tell you. You have to
That's
have
why
it
you
all.
weren't in it, dude.
You have to
That's
have
why
it
you
all.
weren't in it.
You have to have it all. Take it all home.
Take it all
Like,
home.
I'm
But
gonna
here's the
go
thing is
fast.
that you
Take it all
probably,
home.
yeah, just take it out literally stealing. You're like, it's
Literally,
like
I'm
it
just
kind
like,
of like really fucking the company over. You literally last 2 days.
everything goes back to stealing.
Everything goes back to Hunter being a thief. The Hunter, the thief that stole Christmas, truly. And let everyone else steal it too.
Yeah, dude. Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
What does
dude.
everyone want
I
me
don't
to
know.
do?
Can I tell you a really quick story?
Please.
Are you done talking about having to outsource and the big returns? Because that's important that people understand that she's doing big ticket returns right now.
I'm doing big ticket returns, but I also want to say that I voice noted my best friend yesterday because we were talking about how we were both doing big ticket returns. And then you'll like go and you'll be like, oh, good, I just unloaded like $300 worth of stuff. And then you'll go and like look around the store and somehow buy $400 worth of
Right. Well,
stuff.
because you made the $300. We all
Right.
know girl math. Yeah,
And
exactly.
she's like, dude, I think I have like $6,000 in like candle card debt. She's like, I have so many candles, like it doesn't make sense.
Dude, Crate and Barrel is like on my ass. They're looking for me. They're like, how do you have so much credit to the store right now? This has to be a farce.
No, I'm done. I'm done with that. So
So
continue.
Martin and I were talking the other day because we were watching this. We watched this particular creator who he'll like go around different places in Japan and he will do like a day in the life of like different people who work different jobs, positions, things like that. Really interesting just to like see what people's day-to-day life is. And recently we were watching one of a a kindergarten teacher in Japan and just to like see the way that they do things, whatever. So obviously Japan has lots of earthquakes the way that we do here in California. So they were doing an earthquake drill. And I was like laying there and I look and I was like, oh wow, I'm like, they're doing earthquake drills. That's so funny. And then I was like to Martin, I was like, did you guys even have earthquake drills? And he was like, never, because Maryland's not, they don't have earthquakes. It's just like
Right.
not one of the things that they have to deal with. And I was like, God, that's so wild. Like we had to do the earthquake drills. We had to like get under the desks and like hold the things and like, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? There was all that. It was the whole conversation about getting in the doorway, which like I told them you're, I guess, not supposed to do anymore. It's not a
Also,
recommendation. What?
by the way, like that's so crazy to me.
What?
How big does your doorway have to be? Like, okay,
I
my
know. I
head
want to
pokes
look
out
into
each
that.
side of the doorway.
Yeah, I think there was something about like doorways back in the day being like reinforced in a way, but that's like not how homes are built anymore. Do not quote me on this, guys.
Don't.
I'm trying to say this because I'm like, this is how this was the old way.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's different, but definitely check into that. Anyway, so we were talking about like the drills we had, right? Like we
Right.
had the stop, drop, and roll. We had like fire drills a lot here in
Yep.
California. We had the earthquake drills all the time. You had to get on your desk, all of that. And then I was like, wow, so you guys never had to do that. And then we were like sitting there continuing to watch. And I was like, did you guys have to wear like the fire hats? Did you guys have to wear those like weird with like the pointy edge? And he was like, what?
You know,
I
this is
was
my
like,
favorite
like
bit.
it's
The
your
fire
favorite
hats.
bit. It's our favorite bit. Like the
Yeah.
fire hats, the
What about
ones.
the
And he was
smoke
like,
masks?
right, the smoke mask. And he was just like, no. He was like, what are you talking about? And I was like, yeah, we had these like crazy. And then eventually I was like, kept, and I just eventually cracked and I was just giggling, laughing.
You're like,
And
you guys didn't go through fire training and get like
you guys didn't get the little emblems that
yeah,
you wear?
I'm a trained in
Yeah.
elementary school we were trained as a firefighters.
Yeah. You guys didn't have the bulletproof vest during nap time?
Yeah.
You guys didn't have the bulletproof nap time vests?
What do you
What do
mean?
you
Did you go to
mean?
private school?
Did you go to some different wild school? So literally that was just the bit the whole
Dude.
time. And he just like didn't know what was true.
That is so funny.
I was just like, you didn't have like the fire hats with like the two spikes that come up and and the rain and the water so that it doesn't get you? Like, and he was buying it for a minute.
Listen, we all know the leprechaun bit.
We all know the
Brian,
leprechaun
this
bit
is
with
my
Brian.
favorite bit to like make our East Coast husbands believe that this is some crazy shit that happens in LA because it is absolutely.
Right. And it's like
Absolutely.
it's like he already didn't know the earthquake drill situation. So it was like, what else do you not know? Like, what else do I not know?
Anything is game on
Anything
at
is
that
possible
point.
at that. Literally anything's possible. I could have said anything and he would have been like, oh, that's actually so wild that you guys can do
Dude,
that.
that is so funny. That is so crazy. I remember that though. They'd be like, go under your desk as if the dinky little flimsy ass desk that my like could barely fit in at
No, 100%.
5'10".
That's what I was saying. I was like, dude, it was me with under the desk, my arms and limbs and most precious parts of my body fully exposed. I looked like a beast under the desk, like lifting it off of the ground.
Like
who was getting under the desk?
Shell.
You literally do. You look like Bowser, bro, from Mario Kart, looking like it's your shell, and you're just like, like hunched over into this desk. Meanwhile, like, all of your friends who were like so tiny and skinny are just like curled up, knees to their chins, completely
their arms are
protected.
around their legs.
1,000%. Like they're in a full-on bunker, like Fort Knox. They are safe, right? And then there's me. Would never survive. My literal liver is sticking out. Like you can see every part, every sensitive part of my body is fully exposed. And I'm just like, who is this saving really? And what is being saved? The way that my head would be sticking out and I'd be like, well,
I'm telling you.
At least my organs will be able to be harvested.
Literally, it makes me
At least my lungs might be protected.
The drills were honestly fatphobic.
They are fatphobic.
So for real, they're fatphobic.
Also, the chairs and the school seats, the school desk, fatphobic.
Fatphobic, dude. You would literally slide in. My stomach would be like, and I was like thin back then, but even then, it was like, okay, my legs are touching Steve in front of me, who stole my cell phone, and my stomach is touching the desk. Okay, and no one behind me can see. So it's like all of it is bad.
All of it's bad. Yeah, I used to actually sit at the desk and I would put my knee on the ground. Did you know that? Did I ever tell you that?
No, I believe it though, because I would probably have done the same.
Like in order for
me,
that's
like so crazy.
I know, but in order for me to like write on the desk because it was so low, right? And like, I'm very long waisted. That's one thing about me. In order for me to get down to where I wasn't like completely folded over on top of the desk writing, I had to like completely lower my body and put my knee on the ground while I was at my school desk so that I could just like write normally.
And dude, how much would you literally write and your like eyes would be so close to the paper? Like I would like write and be like this. Like I'd be like this.
Yeah.
How come?
And still no good handwriting to show for it.
No, dude, literally you have good.
No, you don't. I'm saying no. I do. This was fully directed at you.
My handwriting. Okay, here's the thing.
Your
One of the
handwriting
things I
didn't excel past middle school is
no,
the
it did
thing.
not. It literally
Right.
did not. I'll write things and I'll just be like, "Oh my god, people are gonna think this was written by Hudson." Hudson and I have very similar vibes
Right.
when it comes
Your
to
4-year-old.
handwriting.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
kind of crazy.
No, it
Also, do you know
is.
that Ava's left-handed?
I know, I've been hearing
Yeah,
about that. The whole family's up in arms about it.
up in arms.
It's like 1930s nun behavior in here where
I
everyone's
know,
like,
dude.
we've got to get her out of the left-handedness because it's
It's
the
just
left-handed is the
crazy.
sign of the devil. Like we need like it's a whole family conversation.
It's so crazy. It's creative.
I think it's awesome. Isn't only like 10% of the population
Yeah.
left-handed?
Yeah, dude. And I actually think she's ambidextrous because she can do
Yeah.
both.
Here's the thing about it though, and why you may want to try and get her to also be able to be more right-handed is that when you're left-handed and you write, you smear. You smear it
Wow, dude. We just
because we
lost a
don't
big portion of our left-handed
well, 10% of our
listeners.
listenership, if you think about it, only 10%. But no, but that's a true thing for left-handed people though, is that it smears and it's a problem. So like because we don't write
Yeah,
from
I guess
right to
Geneva is
left.
left-handed.
Well, it's all checking out, honestly. This is
Yeah.
all checking out.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
the
yeah.
very just
Everything's
rare,
clicking.
crazy,
The
weird
clocks are
off. The clocks
ticking.
are
I'm
we're standing
clocking.
on the clocks, yeah. But
Yeah.
like and I think that I had friends who were left-handed and that was always a problem because like if you have to write an essay for instance because we don't write from right to left, we write from left to right, it smears.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Do you know what I
But also,
mean?
I guess it depends on the way your hand lays. Because what if your hand lays on the paper and
And then
then
it smears.
smears, but your right hand lays on the paper and then smears what you just wrote from left to right. Boom, bring it back over. Okay,
So
I'm playing
when you write
devil's
left to
advocate for the
right, but
lefts.
listen, here's the thing. When you write from the left to the right, okay,
You're
the
bringing
ink is going this way. Does that make
right.
sense? It's going this way
But do
away from
people
your
use
hand.
pencils anymore?
But when you're
A number two pencil is a relic.
sure, listen,
Surely.
and yeah, and say that, okay, about number two pencils. But what I'm saying is that when she's using a pen, okay, God, I'm just
Yeah.
trying to help my freaking niece
Can I tell you
in her
something?
scholastic endeavors.
Speaking of relic, and now I told Brian this the other day, and maybe you don't
Don't
know
call
either.
me that to my face.
I'm just saying
Okay.
this year you're going to be 38, and that is giving relic.
Yeah, it is.
Did you know that they just recently printed the very last penny?
Yeah.
Isn't
Yeah.
that insane? It costs
Yeah.
4 cents to make a penny, and we wonder why we're in absolute debt. So it's like that's crazy, dude. So
Yeah.
I was
It's the
talking.
second worst thing that ever happened to Abraham Lincoln, honestly.
Poor
Unfortunately.
Abe, dude.
Poor
I was,
Abe, dude. Imagine being that president that like you were
dude,
on a
and you know the
coin for
5 cents go next. 5 cents on its way out. It's on its last legs.
dude, that's
On its
actually so
last legs.
scary.
Yeah, crazy.
All of it's gonna be
Honestly,
relics.
do away with all of it except for the quarter. The quarter will continuously
I love a
stampede.
quarter. I still get excited when I see a quarter, which is wild because what
A
can you buy
qu-
with a quarter?
Now, dude,
Although
you ever
here's the
see a
thing.
gum machine
You-
with the gumballs that have been in there
yeah,
for
for
40
40 years.
years?
Yeah, right. And you get one and it's so hard and yet turns to dust
It
when you
turns to
crunch into
dust,
it.
dude, and it's so good. It like
And
it
this is
just
why I
seeps.
fucking hate gum. It's
Yeah,
going to turn to
no.
dust. Do you know that one of my like speaking of not us bringing up Tynan again, but one of my like things is when I find change, I'm associating that with him being
Oh,
like, "Hey,
really?
like that's
Oh, yeah, you
my
did tell me
thing."
that. You found pennies?
Because
Was it
it's
pennies?
so rare. No, I found I have to remember why. It was like so crazy and like random that it was like sitting on top of the middle console in our car. It was
But
like
then
a
there was
dime.
another thing you found the
There
same
was,
like
yeah.
day after.
Yeah, like there's always kind of like, and the thing is like I never have cash, so change is going to be very rare for me to come upon in my, especially in my
God,
home.
I can't even remember the last time I had change.
That's what I'm saying. Because I just don't like to carry cash around unless I like. I mean, I do use it for certain things, but like I don't know,
Right.
cash to me makes me nervous because it's like you can
Yeah.
easily lose it. People can just take it, whatever. And so now that's kind of like my thing
What are you
with
looking at
him.
when you say this?
I have a little jar that I
Oh,
put
of
it in.
change.
Yeah, that I put the change I find that like is I can feel it's like from him kind of a
Cute.
thing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
Yes,
that's
yes,
what I'm
yes.
like looking at that, I
Are
guess. I
they
didn't even realize I was
specific
doing it.
coins?
No, but it's like It's because I just don't ever I don't notice things is my
Right.
thing. You know
I'm not
that.
even joking you. I literally cannot tell you the last time I, like, had I don't know, any kinda change in my
I know.
hand.
I know.
That's crazy. I have to go if we go to, like, the mall and my kids wanna throw change in that, like, wishing thing well or
Mhm.
whatever, I have to, like, go and, like, source a dollar and then go and get that broken, and usually I have to go to, like, 2 different places because 'cause they're like, "What is ch," like, I don't.
When you're so rich that you're throwing away quarters and dimes, dude, I can't relate. When you're just so rich that you're throwing
I'm just, like,
cash.
throwing cash out.
You're
I'm
like,
just like,
"Here,
"Here,
sweetheart, throw
kids,
this $100 bill out,
something to keep you occupied for the
occupied."
next 20 minutes."
Right. I'd rather give you this $100 bill to throw than have to entertain you all for another 10.
I mean, sorry.
Isn't it crazy that I get so many parent things that
Yeah,
I
and I
send to
don't ever
you?
get parent things.
Did you see the snowman popsicle stick one?
Yes.
So cute. Such a good idea.
So
And
cute.
you like so the snowman popsicle thing is if you have a little like a toddler, you take a piece of like colorful string and you like stretch it to however how tall they are, and then you make a little snowman out of a popsicle stick, and then you tie the string around the popsicle stick so it looks like a little scarf on him. But then on the back of it, you say, "This string is special because this was when Chloe was 3 years old, Christmas 2025. This is how tall Chloe
So
was."
cute.
Really, really cute, actually. Like
And
that
then you
kind of
can, like,
stuff. I'm
put it
like,
in their little books or, like, their little bins or whatever. The way
exactly.
that I have so much
I
of my
know.
kids' shit that they make because
Yeah.
I can't throw it away. I feel
I think that like
so
what you can
guilty.
do is like let them decide eventually what they want to
If it
keep.
was Yeah, no, totally. If it
Do
was
you
up
know what I
to Ava,
mean?
Ava will draw one line on a blank piece of paper and be like, "Can we put this up in your office?"
Oh, she's so me, dude.
I know, dude. She literally
She's like,
tells us to where to put it too. She'll be like, "Can you put this one in your room? Put this in
yeah.
your office." And you know what, dude? If we don't have them hanging everywhere, because I'm like, "Honey, your art is the best I've ever seen.
Mhm.
Sweetheart, you're gonna be a star."
Me and dad,
You and Dad look at me,
you're
me
like,
going, "Let's get rid of this
let's
trash."
get rid of this trash, something that took me 6 months to make. Ava's line is going right here,
That was
front and
literally true.
center.
Oh my god, I
Okay.
just
Pride
gassed
of
my kids up,
place.
dude.
You have to gas them up because at the
I
end of the
do.
day, oh my god, I saw this reel the other day of this little boy whose parents were told him that his teacher called and was like, "I love having Evan in the class. He's such a great leader. He's just like he's so kind with the kids. He's just so generous. He's like he always like the kids all look to him for the leadership and blah blah blah." And this psychologist was like, "This is important because like hearing it from your parents is amazing and super important. Also hearing it from people who are like in places of authority,
Yeah,
it like enforces that they are those things, you know what I mean? So it's like,
totally.
I don't know, I just thought that was
Because 'Cause you're like,
really
"Oh, my mom's, like, gonna say
sweet.
that."
Yeah, but, like, it is always
Was
good to
Evan
have that from your
excited?
parent. Yeah, he was so cute. He was just like
Oh, bro, if
he
you're a
was, like,
teacher
so
and
happy.
you're
I know, it's so
listening to this,
sweet.
please give a phone
I
call to the
love a teacher. It's so
parents.
crazy because, I don't know why, but I get a lot of stuff served to me that is teacher related, probably because I'm
A
forever a
teacher.
student, but I'm forever learning. I'm a student of the universe, and I literally cannot overstate the importance of teachers in the world, and I get literally emotional about it because I remember the very first teacher that ever like really told me that I had a skill for writing
Yeah,
was my ninth grade honors English teacher, and no one other than mom and dad had ever like really said anything about it, even though I like
right.
knew low key I was good, because I got literally A's and I was in honors English.
Right.
But I had a teacher, she literally pulled me aside and was like, "You should be writing." And
I
then
kinda
when I got
remember
to
this.
college, yeah, and well, but then I went to college and I had written a paper for a business management course. And the teacher was like, "Listen, do business, but you should be writing." He's like, "This is what you should be in school for, is like this." Because
Yeah, I
he
always
said it was so
remember
good.
that was, like, something, like, I do remember is everyone always being like, "Mikhail's a good writer.
Right. And like,
Mikhail's a good writer."
thank you. And I think that was just those two. They stuck in my head even till now.
Yeah.
Like it was just one of the most
Teachers
special
make up,
things. And
dude, my stepdaughter, so
Mhm.
she is very into school and
Mhm.
very, very into getting good grades, almost to a point where sometimes I'm like, babe, it's okay if you have an A minus. It's okay if you have a
Yeah.
B plus. Those are still good grades, right?
Right.
Anyways, but last year in the last like few years, she was really struggling with math. And she had this math teacher, I think it was like for 2 years in a row. And like she just was not vibing, right?
Mhm.
This year, she loves her math teacher so much. She's now in honors math. She got offered to be in honors algebra as a
Yeah.
freshman. And
Yeah.
she didn't take it because she's like, I am like
It's a
feeling
lot.
like I'm getting on. Yeah, she's already in honors English. She's already in honors bio. Like she's in, a
Yeah.
lot of honors classes,
And
but
if
like
honors classes aren't like somewhat easy for you, you're gonna have
you
a
don't
hard
want it.
time.
That's what she said too. She was like, I'm just now kind of feeling like I'm coming up for air with that. But
Yeah.
she was like, it's because the teacher. She's like,
Yeah.
because he takes time to teach me and doesn't make me feel like I'm a nuisance for not knowing or asking again and again. Like, and
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
God, that just makes such a big difference in the way like teachers shape how we show up in the world, and we just don't give them enough credit for it. We
Ugh,
certainly
I feel
don't
like I
pay
post
them.
it all the time. I'm just like, teachers need to be paid more. Like we need like I just that also reminds me of my statistics teacher in college. And if you guys don't know, I was infamously and famously terrible at math. Terrible at math growing up. I was in like focus
Yeah.
on algebra. So like I was in honors English, focus on algebra. Somebody do that math, that pun intended, that
Please.
math there, because
Yeah.
obviously it's not an intellect thing.
Right.
It was just a teacher. Because I, again, same with your stepdaughter, I had the same teacher twice.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I'm in focus, which
Yeah.
is fine. Like, listen, if you're struggling, you're struggling. And I'm not saying you have to be good at every subject. I actually think that that's like crazy. But um, was trying so hard. But anyway, long story short, once I got to college, I had a statistics teacher who was so zany and so kooky and loved statistics, like was obsessed with
Right.
them. And that read in the way that he taught in
Right.
such a
He
way.
had passion for it.
He literally had passion for it.
He had
And
a thirst
he
for
had a thirst, he had a
statistics.
lust, if
He
you
had a
might
lust
say.
for
He was
statistics.
a fucking statistics dude.
God, dude, he in statistics had a little
They had a little tete-a-tete,
rendezvous.
yeah, a little rendezvous, if you will. And it made me want to have a rendezvous with
Absolutely. Dude,
statistics.
you see what statistics does for someone and you go, I want that.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm slipping and sliding now over statistics because of the way that
I want
you're
a little bit of that.
teaching it. But
Right.
like, I remember just he wanted to talk about it so much that anytime I had a question, he was so happy to talk about it and like teach me.
Wow, dude.
He had a love for the subject and he had a love for teaching. And I eventually ended up getting 105% in the class.
Wow, dude. Never been done before.
Never been done before. It's an impossible number. No, I did extra credit, obviously, to
It's an
get that.
impossible number that seems like it wouldn't be
100 out of
true.
100, and I somehow got 105. It's giving Trump. I got 105 out of 100. It's never been done before.
It's actually not true.
It's actually not true. If you actually go back and check it. No, I swear to God, dude, I did, and it was
No,
so
I
crazy.
believe
It was the
you.
most excited and happy and like proud of myself I've probably felt in
Aw.
so long. Cause I was like, damn, bro. Like
Mhm.
I'm actually like able to do all this.
You
You
have the
just need the
smarts.
right. Yeah. So I don't even know how we got on this topic, but anyway, love teachers.
Love teachers. We love you, teachers.
Fuck with you
And
guys heavy. Nurses
God,
too. Like
honestly, so many people.
they should be
And
the ones that are becoming trillionaires,
no,
not
please.
Elon Musk.
Please. But
And that's
guys,
obvious. Okay.
we love you. Okay. We mean it. And go check out our Patreon. Y'all already know it's unedited over there, much to my dismay. And $5 a month. Thank you. And we will see you next week.
Arrivederci.
Arrivederci.
Thank you guys so much for listening. You can catch a new episode of Model Citizen every Thursday. And please don't forget to follow the podcast so you don't miss any of the action. We want to hear from you. So please leave a rating and review and follow us on socials for all the behind the scenes action at Hunter McGrady and Mikhail McGrady. And don't forget, you are worthy, you are loved, and you are capable of doing all wonderful things. Bye, guys.